Okay, Deb, you're live.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to Center for Spiritual Living, Delaware. I'm so glad you're here, especially if you're at home watching us. Thank you for joining us. I'm Deb Chamberlain, and we are here in Wilmington, Delaware. And I'm going to start you off with a song that is written by Carole King, my all-time most favorite singer-songwriter in the universe. She is. What must I do? How can I serve you? Is it true what I do is the way to be near you? I'm listening, though sometimes I can't hear you. Looking around fills me with wonder at the way you can keep this whole world running smoothly. Thinking of you always seems to soothe me. I know you're probably not a man or a woman or a time or a season, but I'm here and life is dear, and I guess that's a good enough reason to say, just let me do what you put me here to. Let me be what you want me to be, and I hope it'll cheer you. I'm listening, and I think I can hear you. Even when I thought I didn't believe it, you believed in me. And everyone is a part of you, and anyone can know you. All they've got to do is be. I'm listening, and I think I can hear you. Best song ever written. Best song ever written. Welcome to Center for Spiritual Living. That was a beautiful song written by Carole King, who I grew up. I think I can hear you. Isn't it? It was either on her Thoroughbred or her Rhymes and Reasons record. I can't remember. Probably Rhymes and Reasons. But I slept, drank, ate Carole King when I was a young teenager. And taught. I did teach her a few voice lessons, actually. Anywho, so welcome to Center for Spiritual Living, Delaware. I'm Deb Chamberlain, and I would love to bring up the singers. If there's more than one, it might just be the singer. Oh, yay, Jimbo! Jim's gonna sing. Yippee-yi-yay. Oh, Peggy could sing too if she wanted. Peggy could sing too. Oh, Melanie could sing too if she wanted. What numbers? 22. What else, Peggy? 21, 22, 19.
Is the mic itself on?
It's on.
Maybe
It's turned on, but I can't hear it in the monitor. Testing. I'll try another one.
How about the podium mic? Does that work? Is there a button that's not pushed? There's one button that's not pushed or on somewhere.
Does this one work?
Yeah, that works.
Testing. Yeah. I'll take this one. Testing. Oh, there it is. That's now it is. Testing. Okay. Testing. Yeah. Oh, somebody switched. Yeah, sometimes when people come in and use they switch things.
This was a test. This was only a test.
Try your mics now.
Okay,
Hey.
you're on.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello?
Testing.
Hello? Testing? No.
Testing. I have it.
19, 21, and 22.
Hello?
I'll do the 20. That's 21. Okay.
19?
19.
19, please. 19,
I don't know
Mike.
what happened to 22. Okay.
Okay.
So use the podium mic.
This one's on. This one's on.
Okay. Testing.
Give Peggy the podium mic.
I'll take 22. Testing. Okay.
I'm too tired now.
For those of you who are new, thank you. When there's an event before us, this happens.
It's orange.
Testing, testing, testing.
Okay.
The presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. I will meet you in grace. The presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. I will meet you
presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. I will meet you in grace. I will meet you in grace.
Thank you all.
Persistence pays off. Dan and Megan for working on that and getting that to work for us. Is this on yet? Okay, there we go. So good morning. I'm Reverend Dr. Kathleen Johnson, and I am delighted to be here in service to this beloved community. I just wanted to take a moment before we get started to invite Megan to put up a picture of, there we go. Just a reminder of the divine delights just continuing to be a delight. And thank you, Scott, so much for you and Sally's wonderful presentation of the history of that whole riverfront area. It was amazing and delightful. Everything from the Harriet Tubman and all of the Underground Railroad information that was very much a part of that area, and the shipbuilding. At one point in time, I didn't realize, but Wilmington was the major shipbuilding place in the entire country. You know, back in the 1850s, like through the early 1900s, just amazing history there. So thank you so much, Scott, and everybody who attended. We had a great time. You can see we have a nice group of people that gathered for that. With that sense of joy and delight, I'm going to invite everybody to turn within. You know, we are powerful creators. And because that's our divine birthright, that's our divine nature. And so we each have an opportunity in this moment to bring that creative nature into full fruition, fulfillment, within this spiritual community experience. So I invite you to turn within and tap into your intuition, your divine presence. Take a moment in the silence, in stillness, as we're going to practice what we're going to be talking about today. Stillness means to prevent any form of fidgeting, and you can do that by putting both feet on the ground and your hands in your lap. So some stillness, and then some inner silence to listen to the voice of spirit within and ask, what am I to express and experience here today? Listen. I actually got 3 words today, so I'm going to do all 3. So I'm going to invite you to stand up, and let's stand in a position of power, reminding ourselves of the creative power of our word, but we're going to use our body temples. And so whatever works for you, Wonder Woman or Superman or whatever that might be. And let's repeat after me. The gift I am here to give is, and then fill in the blank. The gift I am here to give is light, peace, and enthusiasm. Feel the vibrations of that creation. And just know you are among many others in this room who are co-creating something amazing with you. And then have a seat. All right. So I'm going to invite Candace to come forward. She's she's the licensed professional practitioner who's on duty today and will offer us a beautiful form of affirmative prayer that we call spiritual mind treatment.
Good morning, everybody. What a joy to be
Good morning.
here. My name is Candace, and it is my honor to share prayer with you this morning. And I just want to invite all of you to, earlier we shared meditation, and I'm sharing that my word was peace. And I know that that peace came from going into the quiet this morning after rushing around this morning. So I invite you to come to meditation in the morning before services, because it is powerful and valuable and centered in that divine presence who you are. So breathing in together and closing our eyes as you choose to lower them. Again, as we expand into that spaciousness of being. It is a practice of becoming that truth of who we are, that wholeness, that harmony, that light and that life of God. God being the generating, organizing, and developing force, power that brings all life into being. And as a part of that, we know there is no separation. There is one life. That life is God. That life is whole. That life is perfect. That life is beauty. That life is love. And we are here to participate, to practice that becoming. And the best way to do that is to go into the quiet and listen deeply, as we are right now, allowing and inviting that power, that peace, that poise, that purpose, that creativity, that grace, that beauty, that unity that God is, to arise in full expression in each one of us. So grateful for the Center for Spiritual Living Delaware, this beautiful place that we co-create together with Spirit. So grateful for Reverend Kathleen Johnson, who leads us and guides us and practices full-time that presence as a demonstration and invitation for each one of us to allow that and invite that as well in our own lives. And we do that when we come together, expanding into greater and greater expressions of the exchange of love and opportunity for each of us. And as a collective, for we are a collective consciousness, we bring this love, we bring this light, we bring this peace, we bring this harmony, care, and compassion, not only to each other, but as a vibration that is so powerful, we change lives across this planet, starting in our own families and then communities. So giving thanks for Deb and her inspired artistry as musician, songwriter, sharing with us her God presence as we come together in that beautiful vibration of song, singing together and feeling and experiencing it all so powerfully. So this is a day of God. This is a day of good. This is a day of life. This is a day of love. And I invite us all together to say, yes! And so it is. Amen.
Amen.
And I invite Michelle Johnson as our announcer today to come up and share with us.
Turn off my own phone. So I invite everyone to, if you have not yet, turn off your phone or put it on airplane mode, silent, something of the sort. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Hello, beautiful beings of light. Okay, so just a few announcements for today. Dwayne Preston is our YouTube host today. Thank you, Dwayne.
Thank you, Dwayne.
We appreciate you and our YouTube people. Please, I did say that, please set your cell phones to airplane mode to support the quality of our service, or just turn them off. So we're going to start by sharing our intention for the Center for Spiritual Living Delaware, which is upside down right now. Hold on. Okay, for me. For those of you who might be new or have only been here a couple times, we read this to affirm together and realign together about what we're about. You're welcome to just listen. You're welcome to say it with us, whatever you feel called to do. So, we, the Center for Spiritual Living Delaware, are an inclusive, inspiring, joyful, ever-expanding spiritual community rooted in New Thought, ancient wisdom principles. We are here to be the presence of love, co-creating heaven on earth, a world that works for all. So that's what we are about. And that expresses in a lot of different ways. So for one of them, for example, was our singer-songwriter concert that we had last week and potluck. So thanks to everyone who supported, who came, supported, celebrated last Sunday. And I think did you say there's a collage from last Sunday that you guys have? Is there another picture? No? Okay, we didn't get that. Okay, so thanks to your generosity. Virgie, do we have a number yet for what we actually generated? Okay, so we did generate $490 to support our singer-songwriters and our music program, I should say. And so we're just a big celebration with We Know More is coming in. So that's exciting. Thank you to all who supported our music ministry so it can continue to grow and thrive. The next meeting of the Women's Empowerment Circle is next Sunday, April 26th in the Orange Room. Reverend Kathleen will be providing a salad. You may bring some additional food if you want to add to this. Lunch is at 12 to 12:30, and the circle will start at 12:30 and go till 1:30. The topic is empowering language that builds an inclusive and welcoming space for relationship to blossom. You can contact Reverend Kathleen for more information. Lean and listen. So after more than a year of visioning, prayer, and thoughtful preparation, the Board of Trustees is excited to announce that all CSLDE members are welcome to participate in co-creating our 3 to 5 year strategic plan for 2027 and beyond. This is going to be guided by Reverend Dr. Susie Shandel, who is a New Thought minister, which is great. And so yesterday, 13 of us met with Dr. Susie and narrowed a large list of values down to 19 core community values. On Sunday, April 26th, May 3rd, May 10th, and May 17th, the entire spiritual community will be asked to vote for the list of 19 to help us narrow it down to 7, from 19, to narrow it down to 7 core community values that will guide us as a beloved community. Then Dr. Susie will be with us in person on Saturday, June 13th. That's from 12:30 to 4:30. And Sunday, June 14th, as a guest speaker and facilitator of community visioning, we'll all vision together around this in the Orange Room, around this 3 to 5 year plan. And that'll be from 12 to 2:30. So lots of dates there, but I'm sure we'll continue to, share them as they come up. The Dream building will continue with another in-person visit all the way through September. So there's going to be things all throughout the next few months as we continue our process. These are all going to be in-person meetings in the Orange Room, so make sure to mark your calendars. The information is in the newsletter, I'm sure. Yes, in the newsletter as well. To participate, your participation as a co-creator is desired for the powerful sense of belonging and ownership of the plan and the vision for our future together. So that's pretty cool. All right, so this after service, we're not going to have prayer in the back because Jenny is going to be supporting with the Power of 8 in the Orange Room, and that starts at 11:50. So we hope you can join for that as well. And for any additional details on CSL activities, you're always welcome to visit our newly designed website, our newsletter, and also if you ever have pictures that you take, thank you for those who have done it. For many of our services, or you feel inspired, please share them with Reverend Kathleen and Virgie, and we can add them to our newsletter and on social media. I threw that one in myself. All right. I think we are now back to Deb.
Thank you, Michelle. Well, let's all raise out of our seats as we raise the veil with this beautiful song by Daniel Namad. I'm raising the veil between me and my God. No separation, no distance at all. God is right here in my heart. God is right here in my heart. God is right here in my heart. I'm raising the veil between me and my God. No separation, no distance at all. God is right here in my heart. God is right here in my heart. God is right here in my heart. I'm raising the veil. God is right here in my heart. God is right here in my heart. God is right here in my heart. I'm raising the veil. I want to know you, oh God. I'm raising the veil. I want to see you, oh God. I'm raising the veil. I want to hear you, oh God. I'm raising the veil. I want to feel you, oh God. I'm raising the veil. I want to praise you, oh God. I'm raising the veil. I want to love you, oh God. I'm raising the veil between me and my God. No separation, no distance at all. God is right here in my heart. God is right here in my heart. God is right here in my heart. I'm raising the veil. God is right here in my heart. God is right here in my heart. God is right here in my heart. I'm raising the veil. I'm raising the veil. I'm raising the veil. Thank you all so much. Hello, Scott. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Grand Rising, all my fellow travelers. Okay, great. Yeah, I think that's good. The theme for 2026 is open at the top. The theme for April is the practice of becoming. Our topic today is listening beyond the noise of the world. The book of the month is The Endless Practice, Becoming Who You Were Born to Be by Mark Nepo. Dr. Holmes reminds us, the silence is our communion with spirit, our awareness of the unity with good. And then from actor Morgan Freeman, he shares this wisdom. Learning how to be...
Next slide.
We don't have it.
Okay.
Imagine learning how to be still, to really be still, and to let life happen. That stillness becomes a radiance. And let us affirm together. Do we have that? Okay. Let's affirm together. Today is in the silence and stillness within self. Mine's different.
Well, aren't you special?
Just trying to trick me. Oh, okay. Today, in the silence and stillness within, I recognize the voice of truth and become its radiance.
I like that.
And now, Dr. Reverend Kathleen.
Raising the veil between me and my God. Love that. That's what we're about. That's what enables us to live more authentically as who we are and to be in touch with that still small voice within as we move through our world, as we navigate our lives. I wanted to start with reminding us of how the presence of the divine is everywhere, and we can be inspired by things in this physical world which are the outpicturing of the divine mind itself. And so I ran across a story about, well, it's actually is going on, about the astronomers who have created a detailed 3D map of the universe. And I think, yeah, right, there it is. Oh, it's just awesome. It's a sphere. Oh, it's just amazing. It's as if we were standing outside of the universe and looking at it. And they've been able to do this. They've been able to chart the positions of millions of galaxies through something called a dark energy spectroscopic instrument that they call DESI for short. And, you know, they say dark energy, but what if we called it source energy or divine energy? Spirit energy. And you'll see what I mean in just a minute. So each tiny spot, each tiny little dot, and you can hardly even see the little dots, but there are millions of them. That each one represents a galaxy. And when we think of a galaxy, what do you think of? A galaxy is this vast system of stars and planets and cosmic stuff that is all concentrated in one of those little dots, and millions of them, just to give you a sense of the vastness of the universe. And then there's also a pattern to it. You know, you see a shape and a pattern, even though it may sometimes look chaotic, you know, when looking at something through a microscope or whatever. There's this amazing order. It's this huge, like, sprawling web of life, like a cosmic web of life, because the galaxies cluster along filaments, which is really interesting. So it really is that web of life that the mystics have talked about. It's actually there. And across immense voids, and of course we can't see the voids in there because it's so full of light and manifestation of this thing they call dark energy, which I'll call source energy. And so there's a record also of this, not only the large scale of the universe, but also the cosmic evolution of the universe and the ever-expanding nature of it, that's expanding it at huge, huge distances, moment by moment. So the reason why I'm bringing this up today when we're talking about listening beyond the noise of the world is that this beautiful manifestation of the universe, this mapping of the universe, to me, reminds me that we are microcosms of the macrocosm. We are microcosms of the macrocosm. This informs us of our own nature, our own ever-expanding nature, the pattern of order and wholeness that resides within us as our spiritual nature. It reminds us that there is this presence, this source energy that is the place from which all of this manifestation arises. Just like the scientists are saying that there's a mysterious force driving the universe at an ever-expanding rate. So as we begin to realize that we are also part of this amazing web of life, that there is an order underneath the seeming chaos, this is an invitation now to dive deep within, into that order, that presence, that love, that organizing nature of the divine, and allow it to inform us as we move through life. So I hope that makes it more inviting. Because I know sometimes there's resistance to taking the time to sit in the silence and listen and develop that connection. So Thich Nhat Hanh put it this way so beautifully: the cosmic is in us. We are made of stars, and we're also made of the nature of the universe, that driving presence beneath it and inclusive of it. So today, the practices of becoming, the spiritual practices of becoming that I'm going to be emphasizing are stillness and silence. And they may sound like they're the same, and sometimes people interchange them, but I'm going to demonstrate that there is a difference between the two of them. These are beautiful tools that we can use to learn to dive below the noise of this world and into that place where that purity of our nature and that guidance is taking place. That inner wisdom is available, the ability to discern truth, and the ability to do the heart work of releasing what doesn't serve us in consciousness. And as a result, to assume our full stature as divine beings. So what keeps us from listening then? Yes, it is all the distractions and social media. Our devices can be very distracting, and that sort of thing. But the truth is that the real distractions, the ultimate distractions, are the mind chatter. All the stuff that's going on in our minds that prevents us from taking that deep dive and hearing the guidance. So, silence then is an active teacher of how to tap into that inner state, that inner divine presence, the divine intelligence that resides within. So as we listen, we can call it true listening, is sitting. It can be sitting, it can be standing, because it can also happen during things like yoga and Tai Chi, or really any activity that we do. But the silence is a meditative state of calming inner dialogue, the mental noise. It's not about emptiness. that can really confuse people because they'll say, but I meditate and I can still, their thoughts are all, they're there. But what we're doing is we're beginning to develop the observer self that is able to witness it and let it float on by. So the silence is stepping into the observer role. And pretty soon things do start quieting down as we practice. So it's really it's not really an emptiness, it's an incredible fullness of presence that's taking place. And therefore it teaches us to be present to guidance, to observe without interference of thoughts and emotions that go by, to feel without judgment, and to release mental conditioning. As we practice the silence, the mind quiets, the heart expands, and spirit speaks. So there are many spiritual traditions all over the planet that teach this practice in one way or another, call it by different names, and yet what it is something to cultivate that inner peace, that inner connection with our divinity. So silence then is the dynamic teacher that reveals who we truly are. I love this quote by George Hampton. He says, silence is not the absence of sound, but the presence of everything. Take that one in. Contemplate that one. So we can do this by practicing just giving 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day is a great place to start. You can put your stopwatch on or whatever you want to do and just simply sit in the silence and use the breath. The breath is a great way, keeping your attention on the breath as it goes in and goes out is a great way to cultivate silence and to then begin to calm the mind and be able to listen more deeply to your guidance. The next one is inner stillness. Be still and know. Be still and know. So stillness then again is distinct from silence. It's a state of deep mental repose where inner agitation dissolves. So there's physical stillness, and I was having you practice that at the beginning of the service, is stilling the body. It's a great way to begin to help to still the mind. And so mental stillness then creates a state of balance, a state of inner peace, and a state of mental clarity. Again, the observer self that's able to observe the thoughts, the emotional turmoil, whatever comes up, but to keep that sense of inner stillness, that ability to witness, to let it be, to watch it arise and dissolve, and to learn from it and let go of mental conditioning that keeps us stuck. In the stillness, intuition grows stronger, judgment softens, and wisdom of the spirit finds room to express. It's all good stuff, right? It's all good stuff. So, stilling the body, practicing stilling the body as we turn within, watching the breath, whatever works for you. So the practice of becoming then begins with listening beyond the noise of the surface mind. Silence is quieting the thoughts. Stillness is developing that calm. We start with calming the body, letting go of the fidgeting, and developing a profound state of peace. So here's a beautiful analogy. If we were standing in front of a lake that was very calm and very quiet, silence would be that there is no sound. The stillness would be the calmness of the lake with no ripples in it. So combined together, silence, stillness, it's beautiful. They do really work together beautifully to create a state of being, a state of being in which we can become more and more of who we are in truth. That whole, perfect, complete presence of the divine that already resides within us. No separation, no distance at all. God is right here in my heart. Love it. So let's take a moment and practice. Let's practice by, feet flat on the floor, if you would. Hands in some sort of a state. You can either put them here. I use kind of the Buddhist method of one hand over top of the other and my thumbs touching and resting on my lap. Whatever works for you, where you can get as comfortable as possible. Closing your eyes, turning within. Or if that's uncomfortable for you, just turning your gaze downward. And then witnessing the breath as it comes all the way in and all the way out. All the way in and all the way out. Transitioning from the noisy mind into a deep state of radiance, presence, peace, and awareness. And I'm just going to give you a couple moments to practice. If thoughts arise or feelings arise, witness them without judgment and allow them to dissolve. And so I speak this word into the silence, from the silence. Recognize and acknowledging that this still small voice within, this presence, this fullness of the presence of Spirit as us, is so radiant, so full of grace and beauty, so full of intelligence and wisdom. And knowing it's right here, in the silence, in the stillness, where we are. I am knowing that even these few moments that we have spent together have taken us deeper, beyond the veil of the monkey mind and the noisy world, into a place of inner repose, inner peace that is palpable, that supports us in being that presence in the world that we are meant to be. Supporting the richness of our own lives, the fullness of our own lives, loving relationships, financial well-being, health and vibrancy. This place of inner peace in which ideas arise of what is mine to do in this world to meet whatever the challenges are, both personally and in our world. That place in which we can ask the question, what would love do in this situation? Realizing that this place of inner peace, inner stillness, inner silence is available to us 24/7. Even in the midst of challenging conversations with others or whatever, that ability to observe and witness and drop into the stillness and the silence allows us to show up more fully as the love, the peace, the harmony, the joy that we are in truth. For this, I am so grateful, knowing each one of us are abundantly blessed by this truth, this practice of 10 minutes a day in the silence, in the stillness. And so it is with a heart full of gratefulness that I accept this good for myself, for all of us. And I invite us to accept it for ourselves with a powerful yes. And so it is. Thank you, my friends, my family. Yeah.
When this world seems crazy and darkness closes in, I may not have the answers or know where to begin, but I know nothing changes if I just give up. So I will surrender, go within and trust. Make a little space inside, it's how I do my part. Stop and take a breath and let heaven fill my heart. And in that little space inside, that's where peace can start. When I take a breath and let heaven fill my heart. I'm looking in the mirror when I look into your eyes. And though I may not know what's weighing heavy on your mind, you don't have to be alone and hold it all inside. You're not meant to carry all the burdens of this life. So make a little space inside, it's how you do your part. Stop and take a breath and let heaven fill your heart. And in that little space inside, that's where peace can start. When you take a breath and let heaven fill your heart. We are here together. Nothing's wrong or right. Can we make this world better? One breath at a time. Can we make a little space inside It's how we do our part. Stop and take a breath and let heaven fill your heart. And in that little space inside, that's where peace will start. When we take a breath and let heaven fill our hearts. Let's all take a breath and let heaven fill our hearts.
Thank you. That's a song I wrote with Claudia Carawan 2 years ago. Beautiful song. Thank you. Okay, Michelle, it's you.
All right. So just take a moment to close your eyes, to reflect on the blessings you received here in the service, the ways it nourished you, supported you. Reflect on the other gifts that this community brings you. And just go into your heart and feel into the way you would like to support today, in support of our beloved community, our ministers, our practitioners, our members, all the ways that we serve and support in this community. And we encourage you to allow that to guide you as to what form of tithe you feel called to offer today. As many of you know, many actually do an automatic payment. That's a wonderful way to also tithe and support the community. So for those who just do that form of automatic payment, you can just put your hand on the basket as it goes by. You can bless it, imagine it growing. All of us can do that. Imagine it growing and expanding in support of the community in whatever way that God wants it to unfold. So if you do want to pay online to support as well, if you want to do your tithing online, we do have a PayPal button on our website, and we do accept checks or cash here as well. Alrighty, and then so let's together share the blessing of our gift statement for those who feel called. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies this offering. The Spirit gives abundantly. I receive thankfully and give again generously. This is the bounty of God, and I send it forth with wisdom and joy. Divine love bountifully supplies and increases this offering. I give freely and fearlessly, fulfilling the law of giving and receiving.
I give and I receive. I trust and I believe that everything is one, and all I give is love. We give and we receive. We trust and we believe that everything is one, and all we give is love. Yes, everything is one, and all we give is love.
So just a reminder that due to the power of 8, we will not have our prayer circle. However, the one-on-one prayer box, the one-on-one prayer is available. And you can see a light bearer to sign up. Do we have someone who can be light bearer today? Anybody? Candace, do you want to be your own light bearer? Okay, Mary will be the light bearer. And prayer requests can be placed also in our prayer box located in the back table or sent to Peggy Frymore, and her email for that is always on our website. All right, so books also could be purchased in the back. And Virgie, are you okay with collecting money for that? If anybody wants to purchase a book. And yeah, let's send it back on over to Deb.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you all for being here today. Let's all stand and sing this song of peace. There's only one place peace lives, and that's inside of us.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyful vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. On earth, and let it begin with me. Let's do that again for the whole universe. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyful vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Thank you all so much. Thank you, thank you. Reverend Kathleen, thank you.
Space for the youth when they come in. Did somebody go get them?
Yes, they did.
Okay, here we go. Oh, lovely. All right.
It has something to do with listening.
Listening beyond the noise. According to the youth.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, Janet.
I am Janet Davis, youth teacher, and I had Jaylyn and Jameson with me today. And we wanted to understand, recognize the importance as well as what it feels like to listen to your inner voice. I know I said that you guys are used to wearing headphones because you want to watch video games, you want to listen to music and so forth. I said, but today we're going to use those in a different way, and we came up with the name of, what did you make?
True tuner.
Truth Tuners. And so we took time to be silent and to understand First, how to do that. You know, it's just not sitting there, but it's really the breath. And we had our little tuning devices. And really understanding how to be present. And I could see the shoulders start to go, and I'm like, okay, they're there. And then we took about 6 minutes of just, what is your divineness telling you about you? How does that make you feel? And then after that, I said, you need to write down what it is. So can you please share? Yes. Oh. How are you not going to share? And the first one says, I am brave. Really? But she put, I am brave, I am humble, I am loved, I am kind, I am special, I am the best, I love being myself.
All right. Way to go, Jameson.
I'm confident, I am smart, I am joyful, I am brave, I am powerful, I am kind, I am helpful, and I...
All right. Way to go, Jalen.
So we didn't have time, but I wanted them to at least take what came up for them in that silence to write that on their truth tuners. And that would just be a representation for them to take time to be present, but they also have actual. So thank you.
That's wonderful. Thank you, Janet, Jaylyn, and Jameson. We're so grateful for you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so as we join hands, Jaylyn, would you like to take hands? Thank you. All right. So I'd like to say goodbye to our friends and family that are online. Have a beautiful week, and we'll see you next week. So repeat after me. Perfect God within me.
Perfect God within me.
Perfect life within me, which is God.
Perfect life within me, which is God.
Come forth into expression through me.
Come forth into expression through me.
As that which I am.
As that which I am.
Lead me ever on the path of all-inclusive love.
Lead me ever on the path of all-inclusive love.
And cause me to see.
And cause me to see.
The infinite good.
The infinite good.
So taking a moment in the silence, feeling the truth of these words that we speak. And then let's bring that beautiful sense of joy as we celebrate and say, yes, together. And so it is. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, okay.
Spirit divine, Spirit divine. Yeah, it is. I'm trusting Spirit to meet all my needs. When I trust in Spirit,